How's it going, everyone? This is TJ Kuno bringing you another B.A.BEAST versus a certain game at max settings video. Today we'll be doing Metro 2033, and before I do that, if we do any benchmarks or gameplay footage, I just want to show you my temperatures that I have. Currently, my processor is running at 4.2 gigahertz. 4.2 gigahertz, and my video cards are clocked at 930 megahertz as well. So voltages on the CPU is at 1.58 volts. Okay, and I'm using CPU ID hardware monitor to show you my temps. Let's see what else. Scroll down. Just scroll down a little bit here. Okay, CPU cores are at a steady 25 degrees after being idle for about 5 minutes after boot up. Okay, and that's my hard drives. A Patriot Wildfire 120 gig. That's my boot drive. And my media drive is a Western Digital Black 1 terabyte. And there are my 3 GTX 580 temperatures, sitting at a steady 26 degrees Celsius. Okay. So we'll go ahead and minimize that. Zoom out a little bit. Bring that into sight. Okay. As you can see, this is the benchmark menu, options menu for the Metro 2033. I have it set at DirectX 11, 1080p. Very high on quality, anti-aliasings at MSAA 4X, texture filtering at AF 16X, Physx will be enabled, DOF for the DirectX 11 features, it will be turned on, and we'll be running it 3 times. And also it'll do the averages as well for us as well at the end of those 3 runs. So I'm going to go ahead and click run. And let it be. Go ahead and zoom out. Okay, it's gonna pop up a web browser and show us what our numbers are. Okay. Zoom in a little closer so you can see the numbers more clearly. Tilt you guys a little bit more to the right. There we go. So for the first run, our average frame rate was 56.61. Max frame rate was 106.70. And minimum was 9.26. On the second run, average frame rate was 57 flat. Max was 200.92. And minimum was 12.53. And on the third and final run, average frame rate was 57.22. Max was 175.01. And minimum was 11.43. So for the average results of all three runs, we averaged 56.67. Max frame rate, we averaged 200.92. And a minimum frame rate average would be 9.26. Alright. And I just remembered as I was recording and going through the benchmarks, a new driver update is available. So I'm just going to go ahead and minimize that. And I'm going to close that as well. I'm going to go ahead and install the new drivers. I already downloaded them. Completely forgot about it. Okay, downloads. Nvidia Drivers. And the current one that's out right now is 310.90. So I was running that off the 310.70. So I already downloaded it earlier today. So let's see, 310.90. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and update those right now.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो।
So I'm going to bring up my Nvidia control panel to make sure that everything's correct. Oh. Okay, maximize 3D performance. Make sure that my two GTX 580s are in SLI mode. Click apply. Oh wait. Select the third GTX as a dedicated Physx processor. Now, apply. Okay, both are in SLI, Physx enabled. Okay, close that. And I'll just minimize that. Maybe it'll bring us a new one. Actually, I better write these down just to make sure. Okay, let's open this one. This piece of paper. Okay, first run was 56, 6 to 1, 106.70, 9.26. Second run was 57.00, 200.92, and 12.53. Third run was 57.22, 175.01, 11.43. Okay, and our average out of that was 56.67, 200.92, and 9.26. Alright, close that. Bring up that Steam apps, common, Metro 2033, benchmark, appends, minimize. Okay, all settings are the same. DirectX 11, 1080p, quality on very high, MSA A4X, AF16X, Physx enabled, tessellation and DOF turned on the DirectX 11 features, and 3 runs. And here we go. I just now noticed that the graphics cards were only running at stock speeds of 772. So, open up MSI Afterburner. Look at my core voltage settings. 30. Apply. Enter. See that. There we go. that's it for the 3 runs. Let's see if there's any slight improvement after the update. Okay, on the first run we had, on our previous one, we had a 56.61 for average, 106.70 for maximum, and 9.26 on the minimum. So on here, let's see, after the update, we had an average of 57.04. That's 1 frame improvement. Okay. Max frame rate of 117.04. That's about 11 frames more than last time. Minimum frame rate went up to 11.60, and that's 3 frames faster than last time, give or take a few point frame rate. Okay. And the second run, last time we had a 57 minimum, or 57 average, 200.92 maximum, and a 12.53 minimum. So on this one, on the second run, 56.80 average. So we dropped by 2/10 of a frame. Let's see, and maximum, it was 187.09. Okay, we dropped about 13 frames or so. And minimum, went up 19.48 compared to our 12.53 from the first, before the upgrade. So we gained on that one. On the third run, on our old, before the update, we had a 57.22 for average, 175.01 on max, and 11.43 on minimal. So on this, after the update, we still dropped down an average frame rate to 56.91, but we gained a lot on the maximum with the 239.12 frames. That's a big jump for maximum, and not much of a big change on minimum. We dropped down from 11.43 before the update to 11.05 after the update. So our average results from all 3 runs after the update is 56.67, which is the same from before the update. Max frame rate, we gained 239.12 frames, 39 frames more than before the update numbers. And we dropped on the minimum frame rate after. We we gained 11.05 on minimum frame rates after the update compared to the 9.26 before the update. So, slight increase in performance after the update, which is a good thing, as always, after every update. Okay, so we're going to go into some gameplay now. Let's see. Close that. Let's check out our temps. So, let's see. We'll look at my max on the cores. Here, it topped out at 43. Hottest core was 44 degrees Celsius during the benchmark run, and the hottest that any of my GTX GPUs got was 44 degrees Celsius, which was my second GPU. 42 on my first GPU, and a 37 on my Physx only GPU. So those are my temps. I'll zoom in so you guys can get a better look at those if you want to see it. So if looking at the max and the cores, I'll move that over so the camera. There we go. Okay, set of the cores. down to the GPUs. 42 degrees Celsius, 44 degrees Celsius, and 37 degrees Celsius. Alrighty. Zoom out. Level out my thing. Camera, screen, right about there should be good. Oops, too much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do some actual gameplay footage. Okay, Metro 2033. Can't wait to get a second SSD for my games. Time today, Junior. As you can see, it booted up at DirectX 9. So okay, let's go to options. If I put it back. Okay, so DirectX 11 features are turned off, so let's go ahead and turn those back on. Okay, so it says to restart the game to make sure that the changes take effect.
It's now or never!
Okay, so I'm going to restart the game, close it out completely. Restart it. And it still boots up in DirectX 9. So I don't know what to say. If you guys have any tips and tricks on how to or hints on how to get this to run it in DirectX 11, let me know. Personally, I don't really mind. The game is a really good game overall. From one of my older save files, I guess. We'll do the front line. That's where the benchmark was running on, so we'll do that. Yes, alright.
Even the apocalypse.
Тобой кровавый, тобой правый. Вперед! Рабочий народ!
So there's an achievement to like get through this whole level without being spotted. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now for this run. Game quick switch. Okay. Windows done.
Join me in a song! Вставай, проклятие заклиненный, без меня.
So are we getting paid or what? Even Marx himself couldn't survive on ideas alone.
Quit your yapping! Devil's bargain will pay in advance. A full clip to each man. But as long as you are expected to spend the devil on the enemy.
The order of the Revolutionary Tribunal. This cowardly maggot has been sentenced to death.
Wait, listen, I was just trying to outflank them, that's all. Down there, there's a plank in the rails, you see it? If you follow these planks, you will find
You're lying, you piece of crap. This is for your treason.
I'm telling the truth, I swear to God, I will not defend myself. Send a man down to check it, please, sir. I put the wire to the south.
Just look at this shit. Such a mess. Sergito, go check if there is really a manhole there.
Here's my wages. I'm just a friend. I broke.
Enough with the talking. Get out.
Guys are coming back. That was my text message, so if you guys are wondering what that tone was. Gas mask! Completely forgot about it.
Move away!
Around and around. Well, I got caught.
When I came to my senses, I lost all hope.
How's the gameplay for it?
Nazi prisoners were used for slave labor.
Feel free to rate and comment
or
at the bottom of the
target
screen
practice.
below. Oh, that's right. We need to check the temps. Quit game. Okay. Okay, temps. After some gaming time. Okay, the highest it has reached on the on the cores on my CPU, highest it's reached is 46 degrees Celsius. Actually, the last core went to 47 degrees Celsius. Right. And then scroll down to the GPUs down below. Okay, so the GPUs. GPU 1, highest I got was 47. GPU 2, highest I got was 49 degrees Celsius. And the third GPU for Physx only, highest I went to was 42 degrees Celsius. So, and we just stopped playing the game, so it has dropped down dramatically on all the temps all across the board. So Timothy, the guy who commented on my B.A.BEAST video earlier, those are my temps. As I promised, I show you. So, guys, got any more questions or comments? Feel free to post them down below. Till next time, you guys been Kunoed. Laters.